Hello everybody, Texter here, and welcome back to Civilization 5 Brave New World as the Russian Empire. I know I said things would be getting back to normal, hopefully, but they kinda didn't, and once again, it's been freaking ages since I've played, but I'm not gonna let that stand in the way just because I don't have a bloody clue what I'm doing anymore. It actually looks like I've been doing fairly well. I forgot that I had captured Ulundi recently. And am I at war? That is the big question. I am not at war. The Zulus hate my gut. Now it's all coming back to me. Okay, so it's all coming back to me. I got the entire world to hate the Zulus. I have all of the city-states. I'm in a pretty good spot for a diplomatic win, actually. Potentially, I could do what? How am I doing on tourism? Tourism, I'm doing all right. I like to play a heavy tourism game early on and try to make sure I have the culture going, because culture is social policies as well as resistance from the whole public opinion. So because I am order, it's attracting a lot of other people to be order and really screwing up countries that aren't order. So that's nice. I'm probably not going to be able to win a cultural victory. Persia and Arabia have way too much culture as it is, so I will keep up the pressure, but overall, it's just not going to happen. Now, there are a couple routes I could take at the moment. I could grab a level 2 tenant for order, which would be nice. I could grab more happiness, which is always fun. Party leadership. I do have a lot of cities, so that could be good. Workers' facilities. Do I have those factories up yet? That is the question. I do have factories in many places, I believe. Yeah. So it would give me a significant science boost. And anywhere I don't have a factory, I do want to get a factory up. But I don't have coal anymore. Why do I not have coal up? Do I just not have coal? Huh. Well. I don't have refrigeration yet. Well, that changes things a little. I could go down the rationalism tree for that, but I think the way to go about this is just go ahead, grab workers' facilities, take whatever science bonus I can from this. Let's see, I have 434. It's not bad. 71 science isn't anything to sneeze at. Hello, you can go highest gold. Because, well, I'm doing really good on gold, actually. Maybe what I want to do is grow something. I could grow Ulundi, because it kind of needs it. But for that, I'd have to move it somewhere closer. So, why don't we move you to Novgorod, because I know I've got a granary there. Great artist. Am I working on any great works? What have I got here? This needs different eras and different civilizations. That's already... I don't really need the great work of art. Industrial and Renaissance. I don't really need the work of art. I think I'm actually going to pop a Golden Age, because I'm doing pretty good in terms of culture. and tourism, so I don't need that particularly that much. Okay, this caravel cannot upgrade because I don't have coal. So I think what I'm going to have to do next is turn my eyes towards wherever I can get some coal. And Lhasa is actually within range of some. I could just capture Lhasa, but liberating it might be better. I kind of want to liberate it. I should get the coal still in that case. Do I just have any that I'm not working? I don't think so. No, I just don't have coal in my empire. Huh. Alright, well, that's happened. So you can just go on to alert mode. Everything that is not doing anything useful, just go on alert mode. So I think the next step might actually be, I mean, I'm on a great path for a diplomatic victory at the moment. But maybe what I should do is start going domination. Because I've got the troops. I've got... Zulus are getting their butts kicked. That is fantastic. I like that. You know, if they manage to successfully wipe them out, that could work out pretty well for me. Because if that happens, I could denounce them like, oh gosh, how dare you wipe out an entire civilization, and then go and liberate them and go after Mecca. I mean, diplomatic victories are always great to have in the back of your pocket, but I'm sure I can get victory sooner through other means. Unless... no, we're just voting on international games and repealing the world religion, which I think is my religion. Yeah, that's my religion. We're not repealing that. So you can go and make Ulundi bigger, because it needs food. And it's out of resistance now, so that is fantastic. We will annex the city and purchase a courthouse. And I forgot to turn off all of my Steam notifications. I'm sorry about that. So, since this is going to be on the front, and I think it's a good call to make walls here, university, workshop, all the standard stuff. We'll start with the workshop, and yeah, we'll keep the market in there. Start with the production-based things and go from there. This will be fine. And you can just go into alert mode. You are fine. Cargo ship. Yeah, let's make lots of money. Why not? Now, I think the way to go here... ooh. Ancient era, yeah. Just because I've got the things. Medieval, classic, bah. Filled with art, so like not great works, just art. Can I actually swap any great works? Ooh, ancient era. I can. So why don't I swap Barbarian Classic, I guess? Or let's swap this short sword for it. Or can I just swap the longship? Yeah, let's swap the longship, because it's not giving me anything. Awesome, okay. Just random extra bonus. Let's actually move these around, because I think I get better multipliers in my capital. But other than that, yeah, this looks fantastic. I know I'm not going for a cultural victory, but it's still nice to have all of that sitting around. And wow, this is going to be nice if they fall, because it gives me a perfect excuse to start acting against others. I don't want your horses. Do I have more cotton? I do have lots of cotton. Can I actually get 7 gold per turn? 8, and you want horses and oil. I don't want to give you my oil. How about 6? And I'll give you the horses and some iron. There we go. Yeah, they're kind of holding in there, but for how long? How long are they gonna hold in? Yeah. So let's see. If I do go to war with Carthage, Carthage is going to be pretty easy, actually. I'd want to go after Lasha, liberate them, and then probably take a sea assault. Cargo ship. Why don't you go all the way over here? Actually, I get better tech this way. And I'm probably not going to immediately go to war against them. Great writer. I think the extra culture boost is probably going to have more value at this point, because I don't need the tourism anymore. So let's just grab the culture boost and get a new policy right away. And World's Fair is 51% completed. I've done a lot. Why don't we throw a bit more on that? Choose. Classical era Zulus. Now I could form something with that, but I think what I'm going to do is actually make landmark improvements, because I just don't need any more of these things. And just having the culture sitting there is probably going to have more value. I'll do that, but can you give me a whole bunch of gold for it? Not 50, about a bunch. Is there any way to do this without giving you oil? Can I give you iron instead? Yeah, sure. This is perfectly fine. And how goes this war? Wow, they got lots of artillery going there now. And I think it's both Persia and the Arabs that are going after this, so Arabia might take it on their next turn. Yeah, I think they're about to fall. Okay, well, I think that it's time to act on that, because the Arabs have just completely wiped out the Zulus. It gives me a great opportunity to say, hey, what the hell are you guys doing? We didn't want to kill them all, we just wanted them to suffer for a bit. And start turning the world against the Arabs. And let's see. Okay, so let's get our ships going. Let's send all of our ships in this general direction. They'll have to go around the world, and it'll take a very long time. It'll be kind of annoying, but let's do it, because that way we can assault Mecca at the same time. Okay, and this stupid caravel, I think I should just delete it. It's not going to be useful until I can get more coal, which I actually might get. Does Mecca have coal? It does not. Fine, we'll just delete it. Okay, so I can choose my research. And I still don't have refrigeration. That's what's keeping me from getting more oil. So I think that's going to be the next thing to grab. We'll get refrigeration, go into plastics. Ooh, electronics for battleships is good. So yeah, we'll then go into that and pop the atomic arrow with atomic theory. We have policy options now. Free courthouse on city capture is pretty good. And I am going to be doing some of that. But I think what I'm going to want to do is start working down rationalism, maybe? I don't know. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and get the free courthouse. There we go. Okay. So, as great as it would be to attack immediately, the question is, do I want to? For one thing, I'm going to go ahead and denounce them right away. Because they just wiped out the Zulus. If I attack them immediately, then that will let me easily take this city and liberate the Zulus. At the same time, though, my ships are in no position to attack Mecca. And I'd have 10 turns to try to get them up there. And there is a whole bunch of stuff right here already. Maybe I'll give it a little bit of time beforehand. But if I attack right away, I just don't have enough things sitting around. And I really do have to start making some more military tech. So I'm not going to attack right away. Although I will move this privateer down to like there or something. I'm not going to attack right away. It shouldn't be too hard to topple the city. You want me to go to war. I like that. Yeah, give us 10 turns to prepare, because by then our ships will be over there. We will likely be able to have a whole bunch of military techs. Dido's at war with me now. Okay. Well, that's happened. And I don't have... My ships are going on the other side of the world. They're not really in a position to attack Carthage. or defend against it. So this is kind of annoying. I may have to just rush by a bunch of ships. I mean, ideally what I'd like to do is get all my oil hooked up, and this oil isn't even hooked up yet, so whatever you're doing is not as important as hooking up that oil. But what I'm probably going to have to do is hook up my oil and start just buying ships, because I've got the money. I can do that. Colombo's easily defending itself, that's not a problem. So, yeah. I'm a little surprised that she declared war on me. A little surprised about that. What I might do is I might just go in and try to take Lasha right now. Liberate it. Okay, Caravan. Why don't you go ahead and make Ulundi grow? Because you can't reach it. Okay, that's fine. Make me a little bit of money. There's probably better trade routes that I could do, but I'd like a little bit of money right now. Okay, this is all done, so let's start work on some bombers, maybe? Bombers would be pretty decent defense. Well, let me pop out a frigate and a couple of bombers. Actually, let me get the military academy out first. Take a few extra turns, but that will be fine. You... I don't even know where I want you. Why don't you just go and sit in Moscow and we'll build a wonder at some point. Speaking of, I do need to adjust all of this stuff because it doesn't need to be that way. Let's go ahead, cancel the World's Fair, and make a whole bunch of bombers. Yeah, definitely bombers. And you can go ahead and make a circus really quick. Oh boy, this is going to take a while, isn't it? Make a circus, a broadcast tower, and a stock exchange. We don't need every city producing units, although it would be nice to get a few more melee units. I think I want them closer to the front. So let's go ahead and do just that. And yeah. Let's get some infantry going here. And over here, we can make more Gatling guns. Pretty sure I'm doing all right on siege stuff. But I really should activate some of this. So you go ahead and move over there. You go ahead and move over here. We're gonna get ready to defend everything. And liberate a city seat. Because we can. That's gonna take some hits, but it'll be fine. I can easily just pillage that and... I've only got 2 artillery here, though. Maybe I should build more artillery. I mean, I am making some bombers somewhere. But, ugh. Well, bombers will really help me out. I never reassigned that worker, did I? Embassies. Yeah, sure. We'll do that for the moment because I am preoccupied. But I'm going to have to start pumping out a lot of military units because in 10 turns I'm committed to a war. So we'll see how that goes. Yeah, Russian privateer. That's great. Maybe I can get that somewhere around here. I don't know. Yay, we won the World's Fair. So we get a whole bunch of culture, we get a free social policy, and we gained a bunch of points towards the Golden Age, which we're already in, which is nice. So let's start this way. And Gatling gun, you can just move up ahead, start shooting. You can actually move this way. And I don't think this city will really be much trouble. Extra science from specialists is pretty good. Yeah, let's see what that does. That's quite a lot of science, so that is good. Oh, these guys must already be heading up here. That's good. Okay, all my boats are kind of moving around. You actually should probably go and do something about that guy. Just go to sleep. I'll probably build something at some point. And wow, look at all my culture. Yes, let's have open borders. Because I'm willing to be friendly with you. So with my navy preoccupied staging for my war against Arabia, ooh, how am I going to attack Carthage? Maybe I should just start pumping out more naval units. Okay. So, wow. That Cossack took some damage. But he should be alright. Even though he is my only melee unit in the area, I may want to buy some more. That's it. I should buy more naval units and attack the capital. Because this is a good opportunity to take Carthage. Alright, we'll do that next turn. Okay, so first of all, I don't want to lose this, but I would like to get, I don't want to use the, so many things. I'm going to get Shock 3 because that opens up some great stuff, and then I'm going to pillage and move and try to get you out of there. Then set up and start bombarding the city. Alright, well that's fine. You can just sit tight for a bit. Robert E. Lee, you can move up one and then just rest for a bit. And these workers, I would like to hook up the oil and the furs. Now, military. One more turn and we'll have the military academy. So I'm going to start buying units here after that's finished. That can definitely wait. Hey, a frigate. Why don't you just sort of sit tight in alert mode until we've got more units to back you up? Meanwhile, you go ahead and start attacking. Maybe we can capture this privateer. Ah, someone's completed the Gremlin. Alright, well, I'm pretty confident that I can hold my own here. I should have a lot of units coming out in fairly short order. Or at least in fairly steady order. Ah, geez. Well, that sucks. Should have gone for the insta-heal. Now I've lost a unit. And that was my only melee unit, too. Which is a bit of a problem. Because now I'm going to have to figure something else out. There's a lot of stuff going on, though. Many wars. Wow. There's a barbarian encampment up here? Well, that's something. Okay, well, that Gatling's gun is getting blown up. And for policies, gold from science buildings, gold will be very helpful in the war effort. Free thought is fantastic, but I think I need the gold right now because at this point, I've really got to try and do something about this desperate need for troops. Yeah. So, this unit, I can give shock and shock. And shock 2, triple shock. And start moving him down to like this general area. By the time he gets there, he should be able to capture it. And I have a plane ready. So you can take siege 1 and 2. There we go. Airstrike that, and 50% chance of capture? Nope. Sinks. Alright, well, that's fine. Cargo ship. This is a dangerous spot for a cargo ship. So let's move that to Moscow. And you can just sit tight. And looks like I'm going to have to put a cut in this video. It's run a little bit longer than I like, which is par for the course. So I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye, everyone.